Hey guys, this is 42916 here. Got a little rant for you guys today. This happened about 2 weeks ago. I was working in the South Sacramento area off La Riviera by the college over there. And this morning I usually I grab, a little bit of medicine, flour to take with me or whatever I have on the way to work and have a couple tokes before I go to work. Nothing too much, but just to have that medicating effect before I start my day. Um, well, it turns out this day I forgot my medicine at home, and it's getting about lunchtime, and I'm, kind of sore, a little bit grumpy. Kind of want to get medicated at lunch, so I hop on Weed Maps and find the closest club nearest to me, and the first one that pops up that's closest to me is called Horizon. I'm not sure how long this place has been around for. It's on Power Inn Road. It's close to Highway 50. I was just working on across, just across the way, so I decided to give it a chance and check it out. So pull up to Cannabis Place and figure out where the front door is. It's one of these all glass front, the whole front wall is all glass. So I can see inside there, once I'm up next to the door. And it's a pretty open, spacious room. And there's a gentleman sitting in the desk there, it's his front desk, I guess you would say. And there's a bag of cannabis sitting there in his desk, and there's a joint being rolled. I like interrupted his joint rolling as I'm come to try to purchase, just a little bit of flour to get me through the day. Anyway, he's sitting in a chair, and I'm not sure what he's doing at the moment. The joint's just sitting on the table, the bag of weed's next to it. Go ahead and knock on the door, ring the doorbell, whatever it was. I can't recall. And proceeds to sit there and practically do nothing. He just looks at the door and me, and then he acts like he's busy rolling a joint. He just continues rolling his joint. He wasn't even rolling it when I came up, but then he figures a good time to roll the joint would be as I'm at the front door waiting for him to open it. So he gingerly starts picking up a joint, rolling it as he stands up with the joint in hand. And, he finished packing the ends, and, just finishes up the last few touches on the joint, as he's walking to the front door to let me in. And, he sits there right in front of me. I'm not 2 feet away from the only thing that's separating us is the glass. And he sits there and finishes rolling his joint, man. That he had to fucking get that joint rolled before he let me in. Okay? Not cool. I'm sitting outside. I'm in like trembling right now because I was at that time is just pure anger. And at that moment I should have just walked away and said, screw this guy, fuck this place, dude. Like, what kind of fucking place is this? By the way, there's only one person I can see in the front. Anyway, so he finishes rolling his joint. No joke, guys. I'm sitting out there for probably 30, 40 seconds. Not that it's a long time, but when he's just standing right in front of me, he finished rolling his joint. He had to finish rolling that joint before he let me in. Anyway, so he lets me in, finally. I hand him my ID. I already have my ID and my recommendation out, and he takes it and proceeds to check me in as he grunts, and he's like acting like, I'm taking his time, like, he taking his precious parts of his day away. Fuck, man. I was so heated at this time. Anyway, he checks me in, and he does a pretty quick of check on my my recommendation and my license, and then I go back to the counter where they serve the bud, and I told them what circumstances I was dealing with today. I'd never been here. I'm just coming in to grab a little bit for the day, so I only had like $13. I should place I usually go easy $13. I could have got a gram and a half, probably at least, or 2 grams, or a gram at least of some high quality flour, right? So he shows me his $5 gram option, which is wow, guys, like, this is bad. It's really stimmy, dry. It looks like it's 2 years old. It's never never trimmed right and cured right or grown right, and it just fucking stinks like hay. So I'm like, yeah, let me check out your $10 grams. And he proceeds to tell me, oh, well, we don't have any $10 grams. We go from 5 to 13. And I'm like, okay, is like 13, you're like, is that like your mid shelf? He's like, yeah, that'd be our mid shelf. So I'm like, all right, well, just give me give me a gram of whatever you recommend. He's like, all right, well, this Fire OG right here is, I'd recommend that. It's really nice. So I take a look at it. Mind you, it comes in a wax container. All right. Not that I'm tripping too much. It's just a gram of weed. But look, guys, he fucking throws it in one of these containers. Like, right? You can't fit that much weed in a fucking container like that. Anyways, gram looks short. It's like one little fucking nug and a little piece of a nug, and the weed looks old, and it doesn't smell fresh, and it's not a good product. Could have had mold on it. Point is, guys, stay away from Horizon Health and whatever the fuck the name of the place is. It's on Power Inn Road. Stay the fuck away from that place. They're lazy. They don't care about you. They probably don't get their fucking medicine tested. Their product's garbage. They're not compassionate in any way. I will never be back there. I actually tried calling to talk to the owner, to give him a heads up that they're an employee, and I could tell it was the same gentleman that had helped me before by his voice, and I asked him, "Can I speak to your owner or the manager, please?" And he says, "Oh yeah, they're not in right now." And I, left my name and number, and never got back to me. I'm sure he's the owner or the manager. Just a shame, that it comes down to fucking lazy, ignorant motherfuckers that shouldn't even be hired for a place like that. Highly, highly, highly recommend you guys do not go to Horizon Health. It is garbage. They will treat you like shit. It made the rest of my day practically fucking horrible. Anyways, guys, this is Steve with 42916. Just looking out for you guys, Hope you're having a good day. I'm out of weed today, so I'm not having such a great day. I'm putting some of this on my sore shoulder and muscles today, so cheers, guys, and until the next time, stay lifted. This is 420 916.